All right, welcome to Megapath Presents. I'm Ronnie Hayes, and today let's talk about the Walking Dead comic issue 185. Now, I was a little late picking this up. This is a phone book. You can club somebody with this. If you don't know, they did this special advertisement where if you flip it over, I believe they did this once before with Witch Doctor back in like issue 85 or something. But it's actually part of Outpost Zero, a new comic, issue number 1. So on this side, it looks like Outpost Zero, issue number 1, or maybe it is, I don't know. And then it says flip over to read The Walking Dead 185. So you flip it over, and boom, you got The Walking Dead. So it's really thick because you got 30 pages of this Outpost Zero, and then you got, you know, the 30 pages of The Walking Dead. Well, 22 pages of The Walking Dead story and 22 pages of Outpost Zero. And I don't know if there's any letter hacks or ads. Yeah, there's an ad here. Is there letter hacks? Yeah, there's a couple pages. So this is an extra thick copy. Anyway, I am giving away an issue 150. This is one of the ones I bought when it first came out. I bought a couple comics here and there to do giveaways. And since we're getting close to Christmas, I want to start doing these giveaways. So write down, you got to be a subscriber, and then write down issue 150 down in the comments, and I'm going to pick a winner. This is such an awesome cover. I used it for, I don't know if you could see it up on the wall right there, but I got a signed print by Ryan Otley. That's on the wall right there. Anyway, I love that cover. It friggin' pops. So that's what you'll get. Bagged and board, never read, brand new, perfect. And then if you want to watch the Walking Dead videos coming up for the TV show, I'm giving away this 157. This is just the beginning. Like I said, I got a stack of Walking Dead comics and other stuff we're giving away, like a Train to Busan movie. Anyhow, again, write issue 150 down in the comments and we'll pick a winner. So we're going to get into I might even be giving away one of these Jesus covers. I might even be giving away a couple of these because I don't want two in my collection. So I've been picking up when I can. For the most part, I was only able to find one of these for each issue. Anyway, I'm going to read this. I'm excited to read Die, Die, Die by Robert Kirkman and Scott Gimple. Issue number 2 was one of my all-time favorite comics ever. So excited for that. And then Dead Rabbit, issue number 1, was fan-frickin-tastic. This is a new comic by Image, and I'm excited to read issue number 2. I probably won't review those, so just know that those are pretty good reads that I'm interested in checking out. Now, The Walking Dead 185, it's one of those stories, me personally, it didn't do a lot for me. It's kind of better if you read it in a volume. It's one of those. And the cover, I got excited because I thought we were going to focus on the hilltop and maybe kind of back away from what's going on with the Commonwealth. The potential of the Commonwealth is interesting me, but what's going on there isn't too interesting. And the only thing we get in the hilltop, unless I don't remember correctly, but the only thing we get is these 2 pages, right? Yeah, that's it. He is coming out of Lydia's room. No, maybe 3 pages. Yeah, 3 pages. He's coming out of Lydia's room. Sophia catches him, and then she complains there's no one for her to have sex with. I don't know. I wanted more with them on the cover, and what's going on with the Commonwealth. I don't know. That was a bit of a disappointment, in my opinion. Now, Dwight has been getting on my nerves a little bit with his attitude and not trusting Rick after all this time. However, for him to act the way he is when it comes to the Commonwealth, that's something that is believable considering he was dealing with Negan and how the sanctuary was run. So it makes sense that if anyone was going to be, pushed over the edge about the living situations, he would be one of the first to start cracking. Now, and I don't mean just being affected by how it is. Everyone obviously notices it's wrong, but he would be the first that wouldn't be able to, contain his shit and deal with it in a tactful manner. Anyway, This page right here, I get we're focusing on the new characters finally, but this one does kind of feel forced. When they were talking about Rick and what he always does and wars and all this other shit, I felt like it should have been a character we've followed for a while, and that's been with Rick for a while. And then I remember, oh, I forgot, they were part of the Whisperer War. But with the way they're talking, it kind of feels like it belongs to a character that would have, like Maggie, you know what I mean? That's been there for a while. That's been there for the prison, even a little bit before the prison, and then after with the hunters and then all that, just by their conversation. So I kind of feel like this conversation was squeezed in here to get a little bit more with Magna and them, even though the convo didn't quite fit. But I see what he's going for, because they were part of the Whisperer War. I do get that. And then their previous communities. Anyway, more at the Commonwealth with how weird it is. I like this aspect of how the Commonwealth is a complete, a huge return to normalcy that they're not used to. You got Rick crying like a bitch, as always. They show the governor, the female governor, is going from a little sinister to, being sweet and cooperative. So I'm interested to see if if that's misleading or if she's gonna be a villain type character later on down the line. And then we get Dwight starting shit, and here it was just a test. Excuse me. No, I'm not bored, but that was a random yawn. So he tests the people to see if they're fed up with what's going on. And yeah, they are a bit fed up. And then the very end, the clincher is Mercer, one of the lead guards. We already know him and his people want to overthrow the rulers of Commonwealth. Mercer, in a way, I kind of want to show it. I'm going to show it. Hopefully Skybound doesn't see this. I'm going to show the cliffhanger. I'm sorry. Just real quick. See this image? I had to show it because it's almost identical to when Jesus came up to Rick and he said, yo, we want you to be the leader you're the leader we need, whoop-de-whoop. Mercer's saying almost the same shit, which leads me to believe that's either a massive oversight on Robert Kirkman and he's doing the repetitive story. What is this cat doing? My daughter's cat drives me nuts. I'm going to get sticky tape. Someone told me to get double-sided sticky tape. Normally, I keep the cat out of my office. I don't want the cat anywhere near my office because I can't stand hair. Anyway, but I left the door open on accident and she got in. Anyhow, what was I saying? With Mercer saying the same shit that Jesus said. There's no way. Oh my God, sorry. There's no way that Kirkman didn't mirror that to kind of parallel Rick being the leader and showing up at Alexandria, taking over leadership, and then Jesus being like, you're the leader for all the communities, whoop-de-whoop, we're going to follow you into this war against Negan and yada, yada, yada. It's too damn similar. So now it makes me believe that a part of my frustration a little bit with the storyline at this moment, it's not even frustration, it's kind of like a lack of excitement. Part of that is due to being repetitive. We've already seen this. We've already seen it. Them getting to a community and Rick, taking over as leader. But I'm really hoping that's just the great mislead where Kirkman's saying, oh, you think that's exactly what we're going to do. We're doing the same thing as the last time. However, that's not what we're going to do. We're going to throw in some kind of crazy twist coming up. Because if you think about it, this story's just, even though it's a community that's so much bigger and has developed far greater than Alexandria, it's just hitting those same beats. It's too repetitive. But again, like I said, I feel like I'm going to kill that cat. I feel like that is thrown in there to mislead us, and we're going to get a big twist coming up. You guys let me know. I haven't read it yet, but at the end of this issue, you spin it around. I believe this is how it goes. No? Is this not? All right, I'm an idiot. I forgot you have to flip it over to the other side. But you can start this Outpost 0. Here's a little ad for it. They advertised the first volume is out. You guys let me know if this is worth a read. I'll probably find time to, I like that page. I'll probably try to find time. Not thrilled about the art right off the bat. This doesn't scream my type of art. It's a little cartoony. So you guys let me know if you've read Outpost Zero. Let me know if it gets good or what's it about. I skimmed through it. Nothing here looks interesting, but it could be a slow burn. Anyhow. Oh, that fucking cat. And now look what she does. What are you doing? You sniffing the box? Anyway, give me your thoughts and opinions. What do you think about the Walking Dead issue 185? Like I said, I'm really hoping for something to just happen. We're getting in that slow burn where my interest is kind of fading somewhat. And come here, Chibi, get going. And I really want like a twist that is completely different from what we've gotten in the past. And also let me know what other new issues you guys are picking up. And I'll put down in the comments what I thought about Die 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 and Dead Rabbit. So, thoughts and opinions down below. I'm done talking. It's your turn.